Oh god. Hi guys. Alright. I guess we're starting, huh? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. Hi everyone. Hopefully everyone is good. Oh, I'm so nervous. You know, I thought to myself, I'm not gonna be nervous. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna be nervous, you know? Oh boy. But here I am. Okay, I'm starting to get into the go. Oh my god. Shadow. Hello. Oh, thank you, Petra. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. You people are crazy. What the heck? Thank you, Petra, for the raid. Thank you, Shadow, for the sub. Thank you, Ezzy, for the follow. Oh my god. You guys are crazy. It's like my birthday, except it's not here yet. But yeah, so hi everyone, welcome to my debut. I've been waiting for this for a long while. Hello everyone. Hi Tails doll. Hello, hello. You're the Ultima Hunter? Oh fuck. Then I'm bowing down now. Thank you everyone. Thank you who has come through. Yeah, Shami, it has been a journey for us, for all of us, honestly, for everyone who's known me in real life, but also has been working behind the scenes, had the kindness to do so. Yeah. Hi, Salary. Oh, you were an Ultima who is also a hunter. Well, thank you for showing up to my debut today. I appreciate you guys. Hi, Cammy. Hi, Cammy. Hydrate? Oh, fuck, you're right. I have a nice glass of water right here. And now I realize, now that I picked up my water, I realize that I'm shaking. God. Oh, you're very welcome. You guys made me feel so much better. Oh my god, Shami decided to gift a sub to Petra? Oh my gosh. Thank you for the sub. And congratulations, Petra. Posture check? Okay, posture check. Cryptid? Oh my god, you use 100 bits. Oh fuck. What do I do? I haven't even started yet, guys. Okay. Okay, so if you're new here and you stumbled onto me on my debut by some chance, then you know, thank you for stopping by. I am a bee queen, which I will look more like in a moment here. I play a variety of games, I craft, I listen to true crime. In general, I just have a fun time with my community and my friends, my other streamers, and oh my god, thank you for thank you for another gifted subs to Graham. Oh my gosh, congratulations, guys. Ellie, you just took melatonin. That's for Hype Train. Oh my god, Nita Queen. Oh my gosh. My community, they're named Beelings, as in bee and darling together. And since today is my debut, I'll mainly be talking about myself today. So welcome. If you are a regular though, you know, welcome back and thank you for being here. You all know that I very much appreciate you every time you come in to any of my streams. I appreciate you guys. Anyway, shall we start with the reveal? Okay. Okay, chill out. You're lucky I paid rent. I did. Tailsdoll, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Yes, I am getting right into it. I am not going to stall by doing the whole I'm gonna show you inch by inch. I'm just gonna go ahead and just do my normal headshot. Okay, and then you'll get a little bit more detail when I get into my slides. Losing daylight, gotta go fast. Okay. Okay. I'll make this guy go away. Or girl. I'm a girl. My pronouns are she, her, I swear. Okay. Okay. Here you go. Hi. Hello. Thank you. I become Vespa good? Not quite. Oh gosh, so here's my model. Yes. Welcome, thank you. Thank you for coming today. Highly flammable fluff, that's okay. Most bees are flammable, I imagine. Right? Most bees are very flammable. I do got legs, I promise. I will show you my entire model on this next slide. Or, I mean, I'm sorry, the next scene. I can speak, I swear to God. I'm shaking, I can't fucking move my character. Okay. Alright, let's talk about me, shall we? Okay. Alright, let's hydrate. Okay. Alright, let's go. And these are the slides that I've been working on. And I've lost much sleep for. Alright, so shall we begin? Okay, so yes, so this is me. My description, I am a queen bee of the beelings. Don't ask me my age. I use a spear as a weapon. Thank you, Ellie, for giving me a spear as a weapon. I will stab my spear so far up your ass. But I am a Bavarian queen bee, and yeah, and it's a fun time. My birth date is February the 9th, and oh god, I almost freaking spilled over my water. Yeah, so more on that soon. My height is 5'5". I'm 5'9" with heels, and here are my colors. I think it's a metallic gold, a black, and and kind of like a plum purple. And so yeah, so my horoscope, being born on February the 9th, is Aquarius. Now, my MBTI, if you're into that thing, if you're into something like that, Cryptid, I'm taller than you, it's okay. I'm a queen bee, I have to step on people. Oh, well, thank you for the hype train emote. Sure, what the fuck? Bring it out of here. Yeah, so if you're into MBTI, I am an ambivert. So I am both an ENT and an INTP. I fluctuate between being extroverted and introverted. So you have heels now, you don't have to take British. True. So I fluctuate between being extroverted and introverted depending on the situation. And for my languages, I speak English, but I am trying to learn Japanese. So, yeah. And above my head, as you can see, above my little antenna, I have my socials and my hashtags. I will get there soon. But for now, this is what I have, right? For now. And, oh, and my logo, of course, right? My logo. Introvert, extrovert, switch gang. Hell yeah. That's true. Okay, so for my design, this is my entire design here. And I actually worked on this myself, and you know what? One second. I'm just gonna grab something. Okay. Sorry. I I had a notebook full of stuff and I forgot to put it on my desk, so I grabbed it. I just couldn't handle it anymore. Okay, so yeah, so for my model, the flowers that are on my dress are poppies. And when I first told my artist, hey, like I want this particular design on my dress, on the front and on the sides, they didn't really know what I was talking about. They're kind of like putting just like random flowers around. So I was like, you know what? Fine. I'll just go ahead and kind of just draw it out myself. So what you see on my dress is actually something I drew out, and I told them just copy and paste it onto my model. So, oh, it's okay, Cryptid. Thanks for stopping by anyway. Yeah, so I ended up drawing it out myself, and I was just like, just clean it up a little bit and work on that, and it'll be fine. So that's what I did for my concept. So I had a little touch in that as well. So yeah. All right, next one. All right, so for my likes, I mean, if you don't know anything about me, I like video games. Like I said, I'm a variety streamer for that reason. I started playing video games when I was like 3-4 years old. What's behind me? Oh yeah, it's a bee. It's a bee. Hold on, let me show you. Here. It's a bee. Yeah, I started playing games when I was like 3 to 4, and my first consoles were the SNES and the NES. The first one I ever touched was the SNES, and not because we didn't have the NES at the time, but because that was just the one that just by chance I touched first. Thank you, Acer. Thank you. First games that I ever played, probably have memory of. You already have 1K points. Fuck. That's a lot of points. I don't want you to get to the ultimate highest channel point reward. But for Lion King and Aladdin were my first games for the SNES actually. So yeah. But the scariest game was Sesame Street 1, 2, 3 for the NES. You'll get there. You guys are so curious. Yeah. Stop. Yeah, it is terrifying. It's very scary. Okay, so next are plants. I I've always really liked plants when I was a kid. And it was really fun learning about plants, and like whether it be like mushrooms and like poisons or like really cool stuff like that. But I think during the pandemic, I actually started growing plants actively. So I would say my favorite plants are alocosias. They're also called elephant ear, and they have really cool designs. They have like one looks like dragon scales. If you go and look, they have like a dragon scale like pattern. It's very cool. Yeah, the one that I have currently at home, it's Alocasia regal shield, which is very like, you know, it's fitting, being a bee queen, right? Oh, that's something that I totally forgot about my lore. That's okay. I'll get there soon. Also another favorite is a philodendron. I like the RPG names that they give. There is the philodendron white wizard, which I have, which is one of my favorites. And then I also have the silver sword, which is really cool. They also have like the pink princess and the white knight and stuff like that, which I have a white knight and I have a pink princess as well, but they're not, I wouldn't say they're my favorite. Yeah, that's true. So outlined artist is KB. KB he and I tend to a garden. So we planted some peppers and he's cooking some peppers now. So anyway, speaking of cooking, I do really like food. I'm a huge foodie. I love eating different foods and going to different places and eating those types of foods. It's just really fun, and I like taking pictures and stuff. I think I posted recently a picture of yakisoba I had with actually Ezzy recently. So yeah, if he's still here. But yeah, I went to go to a Japanese restaurant with Ezzy and Ezzy Prophet, and we had some yakisoba together. Yeah, or he had ramen, I had yakisoba. So it feels so strange seeing the new model. I'm sorry. I don't want to say that I'm sorry, but you'll get used to it. Yeah, I know my model is a very different look to me than my PNG for sure. Right? Why is my model dead? What do you mean? Dead inside? It's just matching my soul. It's fine, you know? I could be a dead queen bee. You guys could be all zombie bees. Anyway, so my favorite foods I would say are K-barbecue or mapo tofu. Those are like zombie. My favorite desserts, I love authentic tiramisu, and there's this French dessert called Pois Belle Helen, and it's basically poached pear and caramel. It's been like baked. It's really good. It's just really good. I had it once when oh, the left flap of the kimono is first. Actually, my kimono, it's not really a kimono. Like, it ends at my belt. So there's no, I don't put one over the other. There's like a middle section actually. I got some titty action going on. I love enjoying new food with you. One of my favorite things to do together. Yes. Yeah, crepe, I would say it's basically just a robe, but the bottom half is like, I would consider the bottom half more like a kipao. My clothes confuse me too. It's okay. I would never wear that IRL. Actually, I've worn something similar I have a dress like this, except instead of the front being kind of like the middle piece, I actually have it just like an A-line, which isn't, I mean, it's not too difficult, you know. Yeah, bees. Right. Okay, I was reading this. But yeah, those are my favorite desserts. I really like them. They're really good. So I really like animals. I wanted to be a vet when I was young, actually, but like if you've ever been a vet, like I don't know how you can love animals and like be a vet, because if once you love animals, I feel like you can't watch them be hurt, and that's kind of like how I felt. I felt like if I watched them be hurt, I would like go home just depressed constantly, you know? But I wanted to be a vet when I was young, like many young girls, but then I just could not handle that. So instead, I had a lot of pets. I have had a long list of pets. I've had cats, dogs. I've had exotic animals like sugar gliders or hedgehogs. I've had small animals, fish, small mammals. I've had like gerbils, hamsters, things like that. I've never had a reptile though. I've wanted to, but I haven't had the ability to. Okay. And then for baths, I love baths. I have a very like active personality. I move around a lot. I do a lot of things. So this is my way to de-stress and fully relax, which I say that, but Shammy knows. Shammy knows that I do work even in the bath. I multitask even in the bath, unfortunately. So that you know, I try out here, okay? It's hard having this personality, but anyway, okay. Next, robots. I love robots. Robots have been in my life forever, but for like humanoid robots like KO or like Ramatra and Zen, KO from Valo and Ramatra and Zen from Overwatch, they're so cool. I look at them like really cool robots, but then they're like really cute and less individualistic robots, kind of boxy, like I said with Wally. Those are cute and adorable. I love them. They're so cute. Alicia were like, true. At least when I'm in the bath, I'm doing those things relaxed. That's the important part. You spent 1K for nothing? Oh, I'm sorry. I just saw. Thanks for the reminder. 1 second. Let me put that on. 1 sec. I want to put that on. I'm gonna disappear for 1 second and reappear with Megane. You did purple Megane, right? Yeah. Come on. You can do it. Okay. There, so cute. Okay. Back to it. I need to get better at this. But here you go. Megane. I wear glasses IRL, so. Yes, thank you for claiming the Megane. Okay, so for arts and crafts, I've been crafting since I was in Queen Academy. So I've been crafting for a long time. But after Academy, I taught crafts at stores, and I decided, unlike the other B teachers, I guess you could say, I decided to take weird ones too. So I know how to do things like the standard stuff like sewing and crochet and like knit and stuff, and cross stitch, but I also know weird ones like ikebana or adult coloring, tie-dye, and like wreaths, make wreaths as well, right? But I've also done research on things like wood burning or needle felting and drop spindle weaving or like Viking wire weaving. Like those are just like my own kind of interests coming in, and me doing like research on that. So I love gems and jewelry, and let me tell you why. So when I was, as a Bavarian, I was just like you guys. I was a beeling before. I went to Queen Academy, and I graduated with okay marks. I'm not gonna lie, they were okay. But then I ended up graduating to the Bee Queen University, and I majored in gemology, which is why I like gemology a lot. Let me show you a little bit of what gemology does. So in order to do this, I'm gonna have to take off my glasses for a second, so give me a sec. 1, 2, 3. This is Ruby. This is what happens when I hold a ruby stone. Yes, so I majored in gemology, which is the reason why I learned how to take different colors. Yeah. So it's a fun little project that I like to do sometimes. So so here we go. I'm gonna go back to my this. So this is spinel, which is what I usually carry on me. There you go. There we are. So back to normal, right? So if you want to see my other how other gems work with me, then they're in my rewards. So go and check that out if you'd like. Okay, so yeah, so I love I mainly sorry, it's a cough. I mainly focus on precious stones, but I also focus on semi-precious stones too. But I had most affinity with precious stones. So yeah. I like fashion normally. I enjoy offline fashion mainly, though. I do enjoy online fashion sometimes, just not being in front of a glamour dresser for hours on end and expecting my audience to be okay with that. Burner VT. Anyway, I also like cooking. Thankfully, my Papa QB, he is a big cook, and he really, when I was young, he showed me a lot of different, dishes, and I want to say, keep saying genres, it's cuisines. He showed me different cuisines. He showed me soups and stews, and they ended up becoming, ooh, do I cook or bake more? Honestly, I probably cook barely a bit more, to be fair. Like not by much, honestly. I like baking every 3 weeks, maybe. But then like for cooking, it's kind of like a daily thing, or not even a daily, every other day. Sometimes you just feel like cooking, and then other days it's just like I'm ordering takeout. Or I'm warming up something frozen or something. I don't know. But sometimes you feel like cooking, sometimes you don't, right? But yeah, soups and stews are actually my favorite to make because it's really comfy, and honestly, like, very, very cool. Yeah, don't tell them your secrets. I have a baking quota of my bi-weekly chocolate croissant. That sounds amazing. Okay, no problem, Cami. I'll be here. At least for the next like hour. Okay, so also I love bumblebees. So obviously, I love bees. I love my fellow bees, my beelings, but I also love bumblebees. I think they're really cool. I think they're so gentle, and I have a very big passion for them, as you can see. Back when I was in Queen Uni, a teacher who taught bio was really passionate about bees, and they're concerned about like the bee population. And this was actually before like anyone talked about bees having an issue with population, like us having an issue with bee populations now. And that he was so passionate about bees that it inspired me a lot. But unfortunately, obviously, as you know, I majored in gemology, so it was kind of mismatched to just suddenly, you know, swerve into biology and bees. So I ended up just appreciating it from afar. But now that same professor now runs one of the biggest bee repopulation programs in the state. And I think that's crazy. Like, I think that's like, I think that's really cool. And I have kept my eye on that project for a while. So that's why I really like bees. Okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna go into the part where I'm gonna get a lot of controversy. So here we go. We're gonna talk about dislikes. Oh. There are gonna be a lot. Okay, so first off, I really hate grapes. I'll start with this. My favorite fruit is pineapple, but I really hate grapes. Grapes suck. I'm sorry, they're the lowest of the totem pole. I don't care who you are. Okay, they have the worst texture. Like, it tastes like leather, like you're having just leather, or like rubber. No, I'm sorry, rubber. It tastes rubbery, and then on top of that, when you bite into it, it just like bursts in your mouth, and not in a good way. Like, it's not even like, it's just weird. It's just the oddest thing, and I'm afraid I am great. And then on top of that, you guys have the audacity to dry them and then make them into raisins, which have, you thought the rubbery texture is bad. Now you have this weird bumpy texture. It's so bad. And some people just like baking it. Honestly, okay, don't tell the rest of the grape hating gang, but I don't want to say I'm okay. I feel like it's more bearable baked into things. I still don't like it, but grapes, you know, being baked in, better. Now, you know, oatmeal raisin cookies, great. I mean, I'm sorry, oatmeal cookies, great. Oatmeal raisin cookies, you just ruined the entire batch of cookies. Why would you do that? That's the reason why they're like the last one on the shelf. Okay. Grape is good, and Jun is taking it out. Please don't let Petra. Please don't make me ban you on my debut. Okay. Shadow, I will agree. I actually, if I had to choose between them, green grapes are my favorite of the two. Like, not the favorite, favorite and grapes don't even come together. If I had to choose between the lesser evils, green grapes. Okay, so next is Final Fantasy VII. Shammy, you like wine though? Discuss. I don't like wine that much though. Of all like alcoholic beverages, wine is my kind of like least on the totem pole. I'll drink it, but not a fan. And I don't like red wine, which kind of like fits with the purple grape kind of thing, you know? Okay. All right, so Final Fantasy VII. I do not like Final Fantasy VII. Let me tell you why. I think of all the Final Fantasies, it is the worst Final Fantasy to... Okay, let me start with this. I am not talking about Remake. I am not talking about Crisis Core. Any of the other spin-offs or things like that for Final Fantasy VII. No, I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the original. Okay, I played the original and the characters were so terribly like described, or like their script was so poor that I was not a fan of any of the characters other than like Yuffie and Sid and Red, honestly. Like Cloud and Tifa and Aerith, they all just seemed not like good characters. I did not like them. They were not cool to me. And I especially did not like Aerith. And okay, Shammy knows my reasoning. So let me hold on. Let me just go ahead and scoot my chair up. All right. Cloud is just male lightning. True. Cloud is just male lightning. However, I cannot talk about, what is it? That's 13? I can't really talk about 13 just because, to be honest, I never played 13. So I can't, I know that her attitude is similar, but I can't really like, I can't really talk about something that I've never played, right? But I have played 7, and the direction of how they had the characters, did not like it at all. But anyway, so why I don't like Aerith. Okay, so think about it like this, right? In the beginning, when you first met Aerith was picked up off the street by Cloud, okay? And that's fine. You can become friends just by somebody on the street. But immediately he goes to the seventh heaven bar. Or no, I forgot what it was called. Anyway, he goes to Tifa's bar, right? And Tifa and him have, I don't know, just Cloud is being a man baby about something because he can't communicate like an actual adult, right? And he has this argument with her or whatever, and Tifa's like, no, let's talk this out, let's talk it out. And he just like walks out the door. And then Tifa's like, man, I'm so sad, that sucks, you know? And that's fine. Cloud can be neurodivergent, whatever, that's fine. But Aerith, this bitch, okay, this bitch decides to go, no, Tifa, don't go after him. Let me go after him. I'll be able to solve everything. Right? And it's just like, you just got here, bitch. Like, who the fuck are you? And okay, and then like, okay, think about it this way. Do you ever go into, okay, have you ever gone to somebody's, I do have beef with her. I do. She's my, okay. Okay, so do you ever go to your friend's house, right? You go to your friend's house, you're hanging out, and then suddenly your friend is having an argument with their parents. Do you stop it and go, no, oh, don't argue. Don't worry about it. I'll talk to your mom. I'll talk to her. like, dude. Like, you don't do that. Who in Psycho? What kind of Psycho does this? And it's just like, how self-important are you where you think you can go ahead and come into people's lives and just solve their problems? Like, that's not helpful. I mean, I would go and accompany Cloud, but I wouldn't go to Tifa and be like, no, let me. And it's just like, bitch. Yes, it has. My beef with Aerith has gone back decades, literally. I've never liked Aerith. However, oh, you guys are talking about Zack. I like Zack a lot. But like I said, I seem to like the quote side characters more than the main characters. But yeah. So okay, so in terms of Final Fantasy VII, yeah, I don't like it. However, I did hear for the remake and other spin-off stories, the characters are fleshed out a lot more, which I hope that's the case, and I like the idea of. So yeah, I heard they're good games as well. Okay, so I'm gonna go through this really quickly because holy shit, it's almost been an hour. Okay, I dislike being cold, being a bee, and being an insect. Being cold sucks, and it means that I have to hibernate. So I don't like hibernating. I like playing games and being with my friends and family and and stuff. So being cold sucks. Also being too lonely. Like I said, sometimes I flip between being extroverted and introverted, and sometimes like I just need to be around people. Sometimes like I get more productive when I'm around people than when I'm not around people. Even if I'm just like in chat with them and not saying anything, I just need your presence to keep me focused. So that's kind of like what I do sometimes. These are for my scions. I hate Blue Mage in Final Fantasy XIV, and it's because number one, it's not a real class. It can't do content unless you have a full party that is like it's like you're in there, right? With your friends. But that's the problem, is because I was excessively trolled with Blue Mage because they can just explode, right? And so I would be in a group of Blue Mages when I was first playing with them with my friends, and they would do like, let's say, a dungeon with me. They're like, oh, I'm trying to level up and grab spells for my Blue Mage at this dungeon. Can you like accompany me? And I go, okay. And suddenly, of the two Blue Mages, they just blow up in the beginning of the dungeon. And it's just like, what are you doing? So I have Blue Mage trauma. I do not like Blue Mage because they just explode and they die, and then they expect me to res them because I would play healers at the time, though I do play flex now. So next, if you can see that, excluding people out of things. I have a big personality where I like including a lot of people. And the music stopped. 1 second. Yes, I'm watching. I promise. Okay. So I have a personality where I really like including a lot of people in pretty much a lot of the things that I like to do. So I will invite people a lot, or I'll say like, hey, do you want to do this? Or like, oh, you're inviting me to do this. Can I invite XYZ? Or can I do this, etc. Or have this person be around me. And then, I'll always include people because I notice that when I drop for roulettes, yes, Shadow, I just have that personality where I'm like, oh, this person would be interested. I'm just going to go ahead and ask them anyway. And because I think it came from young bee. Can I say the word larvae? I'm sorry, Shami. It's larvae. Maybe it's larvae. Larvae trauma. Child trauma. When like sometimes you don't feel like you were included in certain things, and so maybe it comes from that. Accepted this. Yeah. So like when I didn't feel like I was included by something, I wanted to always include other people. So yeah, that's kind of like my thing. So I'm sorry if you ever feel like, oh my gosh, this girl makes me feel like I'm pushed out. No, I don't mean to do that. I just want other people to be included too. So okay, so tsunderes. So I don't like tsunderes. I think their personality is really okay. As I tell people who like tsunderes, I say, if you were to meet this person, Bumble, shh, go. You want to come here? You want to be in part of the debut? I don't like tsunderes because I don't really like the way that they communicate. And I always tell people who like tsunderes, if you were to meet this person IRL, you would not like them. Like, do you like being like in front of somebody? Do you meet them for the first time? They're like, fuck you. It's just like, you would never talk like tsunderes. True. Saber's like, don't say that about my Rin. Rin from Fate is amazing. But gaslighting is so cute. Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. But yeah, so like I don't like toxic relationships. Actually, in fact, Shammy and I were talking about this, and we're like, there are people who can look at fictional characters and be like, oh my god, that villain, I love them, I would marry them. And I'm like, bitch, he would kill you in 2 seconds. What are you talking about? I think we're just too old to deal with having a fictional brain. We just look at it as in a lens of, if we were that were us, would we like this person? And typically the answer is no. So yeah, no to tsunderes for me. Okay, so I don't like Pikachu. Let me tell you why. Okay, so I have played Pokemon since the beginning of Pokemon. Like, since like Red and Blue, right? My first Pokemon was Red, actually. So, and I don't like Pikachu because I feel like everybody just associates Pikachu with Pokemon, but I also feel like I think a big chunk of this list is just hating the miscommunication. Yes, actually, let me explain that with Pikachu. So Pikachu like represents Pokemon, but honestly, like, people be like, oh, I know Pokemon, I only know Pikachu. It's like, no, you don't know about Pokemon. And number two, there are cuter Pokemon than Pikachu, and it's so frustrating. It actually is so frustrating. So I don't like Pikachu because he just makes a huge misunderstanding about the Pokemon like world, I guess you could say, and that's why I don't really like Pikachu. Yeah, honestly, Pikachu in the game is not even that good. Like, if you play Pokemon, there are better electric types than Pikachu, actually. So like, why are you the mascot? Like, you're not OP, you're not, I guess you're cute, you're about Pichu is better, prove me wrong. I will say Pichu is better just because it's not as overhyped, I want to say. Magnezone. Yes, make Magnezone the mascot of Pokemon. Okay, so next. Super sweet things. I don't really like super sweet things. I have actually a very small sweet tooth. I mainly get an inkling for sweets, I don't know, like once a month, maybe less than that sometimes. Sorry. Oh my god. I just went like fucking in hyperspace for a second. Sorry, I had to cough. And my cam did not like that. VTube Studio was like, what are you doing and who are you? Anyway, so I do not like super sweet things. Oh, I like sweet things that can rot my mouth the moment I touch. Yes. I get really tired of sweet things very quickly. Like let's say there's a piece of cake, a normal piece of cake. I will probably eat half of that normal piece of cake, if not less than that. And then I will give it to the next person if they want to have it. If nobody wants to have it, then I throw it away, which makes me feel sad because I don't like throwing away food, but that's just how it's gonna be. But yeah, I don't really like very sweet things at all. And I prefer my flavor. What's everyone's favorite flavor profile? Like mine, I'd probably say like savory and salty. But yeah, that's the reason why. Yeah, Invalid, you may be a mod, but you're teetering the line there, mister. Yeah, this is the reason why Shammy and I get along really well, because she will eat all the sweets. She'll eat the sweets that I cannot. You don't have a sweet tooth because you're not sweet enough? True. I'm not sweet enough. I'm too salty, I guess. Okay, next. I hate Totoro. Totoro scares me. As you can see from here, it says insert Totoro here because it'll scare me if I Google him. And it does. It will scare me. So let me tell you a story about Totoro. So the reason why Totoro scares me is because when I first was introduced to Totoro, it was actually like creepypasta Totoro, where he had like really long scary bloody teeth and he was just eating children, and and it was not a good time. Yeah. Yeah, Studio Ghibli Totoro, correct. Yes, Studio Ghibli Totoro. My neighbor Totoro is not my neighbor. It is my nightmare Totoro to me. And he scares me. So, unfortunately, because I was introduced to him so early on as nightmare fuel, I no longer see him as cute or cuddly like everyone else does. I see him as terrifying. So Totoro is very scary to me. And when I did see him, in actuality, it had just been seared into my mind so much when I was young that I no longer see him as cute or cuddly. I just look at his teeth and I'm just like, he can swallow a child, he can swallow any animal, any pet, anytime, and that is so scary. That is so scary. I feel nothing looking at Totoro, to be honest. Like, I get he's cute, but looking at him from the 420th time every time I watch Ghibli movie can be tiring. Okay. It's like one of those words you say a lot, it doesn't sound like a word anymore. You are just desensitized to Totoro. He's also kind of the Ghibli mascot too, so true. But even the great thing about him being a Ghibli mascot is that his mouth isn't open in that, so he kind of just looks like a rabbit. Yeah, he kind of just looks like a rabbit with a little bit of stripes. Everybody associates that with Totoro, but like I get it, but like it's the teeth that scare the fuck out of me, I think. And the fact that he's huge. In that, in the, what do you call it? The logo, he doesn't look that bad, to be honest. He just looks like a cartoon. So that's, I mean, he is a cartoon normally, but you know what I mean. What are your cat thoughts on Cat Bus? It's okay, I guess. It doesn't freak me out as much as Totoro. Like, I think Totoro scares me because it's realistically like you can eat, but Cat Bus is like it's kind of cool because Cat Bus can just eat everything. So I'm like, okay, fine. You can eat everything. Just don't eat things individually one at a time, like you're eating grapes. Like you're eating your grapes and chocolate over there, you heathen. Anyway. Okay, so we're gonna continue on to math. So My math is really bad. In fact, I mean, Invalid has Invalid has known me for a very long time. He's my oldest friend here. And he knows that I am terrible at math. And I think I have what's it called? Dyscalculia, where I can't read numbers very well, and as a result, like I have very inaccurate like calculations. My brain turns 6s into 8s and 8s into 6s and 4s into 7s and 7s into 4s. So I am very bad at math. In fact, math has been such an issue for me that originally I wanted to go into biomedical when I was going into Queen University, but my math was so bad and they asked me, hey, you're gonna have to do like chemistry, like you're gonna have to have a full major in chemistry, like a degree in it. And I'm like, fuck this, I'm out. So I swerved to gemology instead. You did carry me through AP Bio. Yes, I am very good at am very good at bio, just not at the chemistry part. Math slander is my favorite. Yes. Like, I understand that in this world, math is considered almost like fucking magic, but honestly, I ain't magical then. I'm a muggle. I am terrible at math. Can confirm I do the math here. True. Outlined is very good at math, and he is not very good at reading, but I am good at reading, so it kind of balances out, you know? Math muggle. They done goof when they added the letters. I was just like, I can only read the letters. Whatever's in between, I cannot read. Okay. I love these non-math lovers out here. You guys give me life. Thank you. Thank you for making me feel so valid. All right, so shall we go to the next one? Next slide, next slide. Here you go. So here are my favorites. Here are my favorite media, mainly. You scare people. What are they called? What is it called? Division bracket. Ooga booga. Funnily enough, I do accounting, but I can't do that math. Oh, yucky. Yucky. All right, so here are my faves. Let's start with anime, I guess, because we're Western and we start from left to right, right? So left side, everyone on the left side. So I really like sports anime. I think sports anime is so fun. I kind of forgot one in here just because it was long, but I like Kuroko as well, Kuroko no Basket. And but my Haikyuu is definitely like one of my top 3, if not number 1 anime. I really like Haikyuu. I think I've watched Haikyuu like 4 or 5 times. Not joking. I watched Run with the Wind with Shami and we had so much fun. It was great. It was a great time, actually. For shonen, there's Hunter x Hunter, JoJo's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. My favorites are 4 and 5, parts 4 and 5. And then Salary, if you're still here, Salary reminded me we had a conversation about Outlaw Star. And Outlaw Star is one of my favorite classic sci-fi anime. In fact, I really like space and sci-fi in general. It's one of my favorite genres. Hi, Salary. Yeah. Comedy and slice of life. I like slice of life and comedy. I'm actually watching, to be honest, I don't watch anime as much as I used to, unfortunately. And sorry. I want to watch more anime recently, like I actually talked to KB about watching Vinland Saga again, or I should say Vinland Saga period. I don't remember season 1 when I first watched it, so I think I'm gonna watch it over again. For another one that I'm watching, I thought it's like Meru-chan, I don't remember. Yeah. Salary is here for their honorable mention, true. But yeah, so those are the two that I'm watching right now. I'm trying to take it slow because I'm not really a show watcher much anymore. I play a lot of games. Obviously I hang out with you guys, so my life's kind of different. Just a little bit. And then we have comedy slice of life. Daily Lives of High School Boys is so funny. It's an old one. Golden Boy too. Very much the same idea. Gakan Shoujo Nozaki-kun, also one of my favorites. The main character actually reminds me a lot of Shami, IRL. I was just like, I love her. She's so funny. And then, I mean, this one's no surprise. Spy Family. I haven't watched season 2 yet though, honestly. I really want to. But oh, I also know that Link Click, is that what the one that Burner was talking about? I kind of want to watch it too, but it is not in Japanese anime. It is a Chinese anime, I believe. So I want to actually watch that. Okay, so next are games. Like I say, I play and appreciate 90% of games. So these are my absolute favorites. Season 2 doesn't come out until next month. Wait, for Spy Family? Season 2's already out for Spy Family. It should be done, actually. But yeah, so I appreciate 90% of genres. Like, I like a lot of FPSs and stuff too. I play a lot of FPSs. No, I'm sorry. I appreciate a lot of FPSs. I appreciate things like DBD, Dead by Daylight, and Valo, for example. But to be honest, I don't play these games as much because I'm not very good. I play a lot of I play with some friends and stuff like that occasionally, but I would not say that they're I have a high appreciation for the skill that people have, especially Valo. I actually watch a lot of Valorant. I like Valo a lot. I'm just not very good at it compared to other people. And I like watching people play it a lot. So yeah. But here are my absolute favorites. I have played through Castlevania Symphony of the Night, A Shadow Has Seen, maybe like 5 or 6 times, and this is included Inverted Castle. So Castlevania Legacy of Darkness, all-time favorite. Really? I never played Legacy of Darkness. Yeah, I was playing Symphony of the Night for a long time. When they ported it to the Xbox, I think I finished through it again like 3 more times. So yeah, Symphony of the Night is one of my favorite ever games. I like a lot of Metroidvanias actually. And here, obviously, Castlevania Symphony of the Night is my series or genre placeholder. Wolf Transformation is awesome. Yeah, I agree. I really like the Fire Emblem series. I like RTS and strategy games too, but I think Fire Emblem really, like, my first Fire Emblem was Sacred Stones. I really like Fire Emblem as a game, and I got which Fire Emblem though? I have not played the recent Fire Emblem. I heard it's very good. Radiant Dawn was your favorite? Yeah, I liked Radiant Dawn. Radiant Dawn was good. Shami, yes, I actually got Shami into Fire Emblem, and she will tell you the story. We were on vacation once before, and I brought my Switch because I was at the time playing 3 Houses, and I knew that she would like this game. I knew that she would. So I literally put my Switch in her hands and I was like, you play this now. and then now she has played Fire Emblem. So Three Houses might be the best in the series. I heard some people like the newest one better than Three Houses, actually. Which, I mean, I'm gonna have to figure that out when I play, you know? Yeah. Who is that? Who is that? That's KB coming over with dinner. Thank you. I will eat it after debut, but I appreciate that it's here. Okay. Next is FF14, obviously. Like, some of you come from the FF14 community, so you guys obviously are here for that, but FF14 is my placeholder MMO genre series. It is the one that I play the most in terms of played the longest of the MMOs, but I have a very long history with MMOs, and so does Invalid. But I would say before Final Fantasy 14, I played a lot of Ragnarok Online as well. So, like, if I had to say another MMO that I played second the most is Ragnarok Online. I played a lot of that. But I've played other ones like Terra, Lost Ark. I played oh god, like Fly for Fun, Fiesta, like so many. I remember playing that with you guys. Oh, I love it. Yes. I loved RO for a long time. Yes, we dipped our toes into Palia. Speaking of Palia, I really also like comfy games too. I didn't put any comfy games here, but comfy games are very nice too. I really like comfy games as well. So Darkest Dungeon is next on the list as well. I really like Darkest Dungeon because of the atmosphere. I was actually talking to Petra about this earlier, and or on on their stream, and I was saying that I really like dark Victorian themes. So I like Bloodborne too for that reason. I love the theme of dark Victorian eldritch horror type of thing. No, Darkest Dungeon is not a comfy game, but I was moving on the list. And Darkest Dungeon is definitely down my alley as a reason. I really like Darkest Dungeon for that reason. It's just the theme is really cool, and I like my games with a little challenge too, to be honest. Like thinking challenge, not particularly like can you shoot faster challenge. True, comfy games can be stressful. This defines dormant. Yeah. I know that Invalid has been playing that for a while, and I do want to try playing it. I have it on my wish list actually, so maybe soon. Okay, so next is Outer Wilds. I don't know how many people have played Outer Wilds. It is one of, I want to say one of my favorite games. It is a game that made me cry a lot. And hi Nezu, welcome. Your comfy game Escape from Tarkov. Oh my god. You've got some. Okay. Outer Wilds is one of my favorite games. It is, and I feel like Invalid, you would love this game. I feel like it would make you cry at the end too. But it is a fun and really cool game that I recommend everybody play at least once. It is amazing. Oh, your lake is, well, happy birthday to your sister. No worries. You missed out on controversy, but that's okay. Actually, it wasn't as controversial as I thought it would be, to be fair. People here agreed with a lot of things I had to say. I was not expecting that, actually. Grapes were my hottest take, which is crazy because I was like, oh, I'll ease into it with grapes. No. So next on, I feel like Outer Wilds is similar to Journey in that way. You guys have really crazy fucking ideas. Oh, thank you, Nezu. Yeah, oh, yeah, I showed the full model on my first slide. Maybe I'll show it again, but yeah, this is my model. Oh, actually, maybe I can just do this. Here. Hold on. Oh, no, I can't do that. JK, sorry. I'll show you later. Yeah, so Outer Wilds I feel like is on the same vein as Journey. That's the sand game. I clearly see the similarities here because both Outer Wilds and Journey made me cry at the end. Oh, I like crying in my anime and my games and all my movies. They make me enjoy them more. But Journey is really fun too. It's a really great game. It makes you understand that you can have a conversation with someone without having a full conversation with someone. And that's really cool. Also, yes, the art is beautiful, honestly. Did you consume media if it didn't traumatize you? It's true. Honestly, Shammy and I watched an anime. I don't remember what it was called, but we cried at every single episode except one. And we were like, we love this anime. Yeah, and so honestly, on the last one, I have Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is one of my favorite series. I've been playing Monster Hunter. Honestly, the first Monster Hunter I played was the first one. Surprisingly, it was. Was it for the Wii? I don't remember. Yeah. Oh yeah, Somali in the Forest Spirit. Yeah. It doesn't help that like there's a big ol' hulking robot in it, and I love robots, so yeah, we were heave sobbing. You're just like, oh, here it comes again. I do not have Rise. I do want to get Rise eventually, maybe when it's on sale or something, but honestly it's a big commitment because we've been playing a lot of games together, including Final Fantasy, so like gotta do my dailies, okay? Okay, so thoughts on oh my god, don't make me talk about Savarog, okay? I love that man. He's so cool. Honestly, I wanted Clara for that very reason. Because I was just like, it's not even Clara, it's Savarog that I want. Anyway. Sorry, I had to do a cough break. Oh, you good? You good tracking? Okay, good. You have Clara C1? Lucky bitch. Anyway, okay, so I'm moving on to music. So I really like music. All music is not off the table, right? The only music that is off the table for me is bluegrass. I hate bluegrass. I do not like the sound of a banjo and all the other instruments. I am not a fan of bluegrass, and every time I hear it ooh. What's bluegrass? That is a Google question. Yes, yuck, banjos. Some country Nezu can be okay. It really depends on how close to country they are for me, I think. So currently my favorite artists are Ado, as I think somebody mentioned it. I think, was it Shadow? I don't remember. Who said Ado? Me said Ado. Yes, Ado, IU. I I would say IU is one of my favorite singers, and I've been a fan of IU for a very long time. I like ballad singers, and I just love her voice. And in fact, if you like IU, what's it? There's somebody who, oh gosh, why can't I remember her name? She's part of a group. Shami, please help me. She's part of a group that I used to listen to a lot. And oh my gosh, Nezu, thank you for the sub. Oh my gosh, you guys are so nice to me. What the I will die. Right on debut. I did my debut and I just passed away. I can't believe it. Thank you, Nezu. It's a sister brother group. I totally forgot her name and I forgot their group name. Please help me, Shami. Please help me. They are in K-pop though. Akmu, yes, Akmu. Oh my gosh, they're good too. They're excellent. I like Akmu too. Stray Kids, I like Stray Kids. I like the genres. I like how they blend a lot of genres. And I just like them. They're really cool. They're crazy musicians. I like them a lot. Your sub for the next 6 months. Nezu! Nezu. Oh my god. Suhyun. Yeah, Suhyun was her name. Nezu, thank you. You mad person. I don't know your pronouns. Fuck. Thank you, Nezu. Thank you. God. I didn't even set those up fully. You'll get more, I promise. You'll get more stuff. Oh. Oof. Okay, so, and then Ado. Because Ado is a powerhouse in any genre. She's able to do any genre for real. Local streamer dies on debut stream. True. He, they? Okay, I wasn't sure if it was just they. I was confused. She made it big. Yeah, she made it huge. All jam. Oh good, I don't need stuff. I just need. Oh, you're so. I love you, Nezu. Okay. Alright. Next slide, huh? Let's talk about some personal goals of mine. Oh god. You'll just see my head, okay? I don't want to block anything. Okay, so I want to hit 100 followers before the end of the year. I'm really hoping. And if I don't, that's okay. I like my community now, so I just hope that I get to 100 followers. That'd be really nice. I want to create some fun streams, but also lots of comfy streams, very inclusive streams with a lot of interaction with people. I like talking to my chat a lot, so yeah, I like talking with my chat quite a bit. I like talking with chat. And I like interacting with all of you guys. It's really, really fun. Since I'm learning Japanese, I want to be conversational in Japanese. Do you hear this, Cami? Cami, you out here? Cami, look into my dead eyes. I want to learn Japanese. Thank you. Cami was here. Bree, we don't put on goals that are a little too far off, okay? Realistic goals only. Okay. I would also like to make a lot of friends and have a really active community. That's one of my favorite things, is just talking with a lot of people. Speaking of talking with a lot of people, I want to get good at talking to people. I don't want to be a fraud no more, okay? I want to get good at talking with people and making them feel comfy and happy, right? Oh, thank you for the follow. Dornell? Maybe it's Dornell. Or Dornell? Thank you for the follow. Yes, please progress, Nezu. If you need help with anything, please let me know. I will happily help you. And I also want to finish 3 game series by the end of the year. I want to finish them so I don't have the whole, you know, what is it called? The whole Final Fantasy 14 issue, you know, where I never finish it. No, I want to be able to finish 3 game series by the end of the year. I feel like you already make people comfy and are good at talking with people. Oh my gosh, thank you. You have such a peak voice that could be rambling, so I have a comfy stream. Speaking of comfy streams and peak voices, I actually have a new throne that's in my about page. And I'm trying to get a binaural mic so I can do some ASMR. Oh, you were brought. I don't have that set up yet, Cammy, but thank you. Not yet. I'm gonna set everything up soon. I've got to change all of my socials with this new phase soon. And oh, thank you for bringing Mr. Lord here. Is it a throne of honey? It could be. There's honey on there. Yes, if you just look at my about page, you'd be able to see it. But I'll set it up through Stream Elements and stuff soon. And then lastly, I want to make a lot of amazing and happy memories with everyone. I realize that all my goals have to do with like my community and friends, but that's basically what I've done. Like I've started streaming to make friends and talk to people and like play games and hang out. I really enjoy that. I really enjoy making memorable memories. Does that even like work? Memorable memories? But yeah, I want to make memories with everyone and get close to everyone. That's kind of what I want to do. Yeah. Okay, next slide. Switching to your PC? No worries. Hi, Tiger. How are you? Oh my gosh. He's coming out the woodworks today, huh? Thank you. Like somebody's debuting or something. The heck? I can move myself a little bit closer now. Here we go. Okay. Oh, well, welcome. welcome. Here are my credits. Here are all the people that have helped me. You might notice that for the logo, it is somebody who is in chat and also very familiar and also me. So, speaking of my logo, it's actually, so when I gave my logo to Bree, he was like, this font, all this script font, it's like not thick enough, or sorry, I didn't mean to cough on the mic. I try to look away. He's like, it's not thick enough, it's just not working. Like, is it possible that you can just draw it out? So I did. That is my penmanship and that is my signature. So like, if you ever end up getting a signature from me, it will look exactly like that. Well, not quite exactly, like no signature is the same every time, right? But for my logo, yes, I drew out my logo and it was fun. Honestly, it was a fun time. It was a fun time seeing the whole process, honestly. Time to forge checks, do it. And then obviously my chat overlays you'll see soon, but Miss Youngie actually worked on my chat overlays, and some of you know Miss Youngie for Final Fantasy 14 PvP, so please check her out. Please check Bree out. Please check all of these people out, honestly. They're my wonderful friends and they have supported me for a long time, even before I started streaming. So yes, please check them out. they're very, very nice people. Okay, next. Oh gosh, I've got to move myself. Here's fine. Okay, and here are my socials and tags. So my Oshi marks, obviously, is a bee and a crown. Community, you guys are called beelings, and for general, I just have my name. For art, it's QB art. For when I'm live, it's QB live, and for memes, QB jokes. The other ones, like, you know, NSFW, I couldn't think of anything clever with that. Maybe QB boobs? Q boobs? I don't know. Anyway, I also have a Twitter, which is above here. I have a YouTube, which I am in the way of, so give me 1 second. Okay, half off the screen, that's okay. And I also have a Discord, which is below here. So, yeah. Or, I mean, sorry, it's here, but if you go to my About page, you will actually see a link that is there that you can join my Discord on. So, yeah, please join. We have a lot of amazing people there, and I love all of them very much. So let's move on to the next one. I think we're pretty much ending here. Last one, right? Right? Yes. Okay. So here is this week's schedule. It's actually kind of chill because this debut took a lot out of me. I don't really have a lot of experience with it. I haven't done this for very long, but yes, this is my schedule. If it is too small for you to see, I can read it out. Do note that it will be on my Discord, where I put my schedules, and on my Twitter. So can't say that's okay. So for Wednesday, I have Crimes and Crafts with Shami and Sam. So get excited, Shadow. Another Crimes and Crafts. Sorry, another coughing fit. I went the other way, so the rigging won't fuck up. And then on Friday, I have Final Fantasy 14 PvP training with some people here in or some of them here. I know was it Nezu? I think Tiger said they were okay with it. I don't remember. I know Burner said he was okay with it, but we'll see who else who decides to, you know, check it out. Yeah, we're gonna go into it and we're gonna see how we can PvP. Thirdly, I'm sorry. Mixed Bag Saturday, I'm so sorry, Bleh. I was supposed to do a Pass Within with Bleh recently or yesterday, but I told him I canceled on him. God, you're not going to? No worries, Tiger. No pressure. I just wasn't sure. You have D&D Friday nights? Oh, okay, no worries. Have fun at D&D regardless. I had to cancel on Bled just because I was just like, I'm doing so much debut stuff. Like, I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna have to cancel on you. And he's like, no, that's fine. Darnell's, oh my god, you just subbed? You just got here, man. You madman. Thank you. Thank you for the sub. Thank you. And yeah, so I told him, can I move it to next Sunday instead? And he's like, no problem, absolutely. So thankfully he was very gracious and very kind, being fucking supportive. Thank you. There isn't going to be D&D this Friday because most of us, oh, okay, well, I mean, it depends on you, Tiger. If you're not interested in PvP, then don't worry about it. You can watch or you can see how that goes, you know? Okay, so that's pretty much it for my debut. Do you guys, let me go into Zatsu and let's see. Let's move on here, huh? Okay, so let's talk a little bit. Hopefully you enjoyed my debut. Do you guys have any questions or want to talk about anything? Do you want to talk about the process? It's up to you. I mean, if not, that's okay. I can end here. Get it trending, get supported. That's like a threat, honestly. Did I hydrate myself? Fuck, dude. No. I'm hydrating now, just for you. Thank you, Crab. Oh, that was good. What was the most satisfying part of the prep process? Most satisfying part? There were a lot of satisfying parts. That's the thing. Probably getting my... I think when I first got my model, I was kind of disappointed and I didn't really like it. And I felt like there was nothing that the artist can do to make me feel better about it. But then, like, I actually put it into VTube Studio and saw all of the details and stuff, and I was like, no, I kind of like it. I actually liked it a lot more now that I saw it, so that was really nice. Otherwise, like, getting art done was really cool. I enjoyed that. And yeah, I really like that. To be honest, one of my favorite things was getting into communities and getting to talk to new people. Like, getting into Burner and Kemi and Youngi's communities were so fun and so satisfying. Being able to talk to different people and like seeing friendships bloom and blossom was really, really, really fun, and I really enjoyed it so much. Bernard is a menace. He is a menace, but I am very grateful for him. Don't tell him that though. I'm grateful for what he has built and that he is kind enough to let me into his community and share that with me. Don't forget to, oh yes, I did promise you that, huh? Hold on 1 second. Let me get rid of that. So I promised this for Cammy. Let me make myself smaller. I promised her that I would spin. How come I can't spin? Where's my spin? I am going to spin. Oh, Nezu wanted to know what I looked like outside of this. Here it is. Non-headshot. Here, look. This is what I look like. Yes. Spin time. Where is it? Hold on. I'm gonna be as small as an actual bee. One second. No, I can't find it. Weird. Hold control and scroll wheel. Okay. Hold control. Here we go. In VTube Studio? Control? I'm spinning. Spin. I promised this for you, Cammy. Are you not entertained, Cammy? Alright, I'm back. I am less speed. I am now dizzy as fuck. First time I read, thought of Left 4 Dead until the TEP and then okay. Show legs, damn it. I'm trying to blow my I know what the issue is. It is not Steam or Streamlabs. It is not Steam Labs. Sure. Steam Labs. Steam Labs. Okay. We can go back. There we go. There. Oh, girl. New stream, gotta take it out for a spin. True. You haven't speed enough? I'm so dizzy. Did you clip it? Cammy, what? Oh my gosh. Doing the Lord's work. Truly, truly the Lord's work. But yeah. The outfit is good. Yes, I tried. I really tried. I tried to do something unique, to be honest. I sent my artist the reference page, and for some reason they didn't really understand. Nezu, you don't know this because you weren't there at the time, but oh shoot, hold on, let me. The outfit that I'm wearing here with the flowers, I had to draw this out for my artist, and I told them just copy and paste everything that I have here and just put it onto the character, and so they did. They just copied and pasted it on there because they were like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and do this for you. So can I tell you're doing it for me? But yeah, it was a really fun time. But if you guys don't have any more questions, I'll end. I will show my my schedule one last time, and then I will show a really nice artwork. Yes, they are poppies. I forgot to mention that. Yes, thank you, Cammy. They're poppies. They are poppies. Sorry, I had to grab something. You have a question? Go for it, Salary. Go for it. Thank you guys all for coming, by the way. 15 viewers? Holy shit. How do you... How did... I am a lot less nervous, I would say. I just don't want you to end. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. The view has to end sometime, right? You made an announcement or two. Wait, what? What announcement did you make? Cammy, I'm coming over there. 1 second. What are you doing? Oh, you made the announcement. Thank you. Thank you. Never ending chat. Oh, yeah, I'm so proud of you. Honestly, like, the fact that I got into so many communities and everything, and I made so many friends as is, I'm both proud of myself and very grateful for everyone here. And like I said, I like want to make a lot of great memories with you guys, and already I've made lots of amazing memories. So 24-hour debut, 48-hour stream. You guys you guys have a lot. You guys have a lot of 72 hour. Oh my god. I mean, I have been up for I was up for more than 48 hours at FanFest. I'm sure I could do it again. My body will actually no, this guys, it's Sunday. I have work. Sapphire. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming by. For FF14 12-hour. I could probably finish Endwalker if I do a 12-hour stream. Oh god, never again. Yeah. Oh, do you want me to talk about the Air Canada story? If you don't want stream to end, I can talk about it. But I want Shammy's, okay. Well, I'll talk about... I actually have two stories. Really funny stories. Because we talked about this one, Shammy, about the cake. I told Ezzy this story earlier. That's why he's like, oh my god, this story. Okay. I'm hydrating first. Okay, how do I start the story? So, Invalid was here. So I have everybody who is in the story here. So hopefully they enjoy hearing the story of my version of how I would tell this story. So, Shammy and Bree, they are a couple who live in Canada. They live in the Ontario area, so they're not too far away from where I live. And let me start with this. They had planned on coming in on Tuesday night, and to hang out in our home city, in Invalid, in my city. We both live in the same area. We both live very close to each other, actually. But they had planned on coming over on Thursday. We would hang out on Wednesday in the city, and then we would take a small sleep, and we would take a flight at 6 a.m. at one of the two airports in my town. There are two airports in my town, and let's just call them O'Hare and Mid. Mid-Y. So O'Hare is very kind of like a 45 to an hour drive. Invalid, we are in such a large city. Good luck. Like, we're in such a large city. Good fucking luck, okay? O'Hare and Mid-Y are about 45 to an hour away. And we were taking Mid-Y to Las Vegas for FanFest, right? So Thursday morning at 6 a.m. was our flight to Las Vegas. However, Bree and Shammy were supposed to go through O'Hare, and and so they came in. They were supposed to come in on, like I said, Tuesday night. However, they go in on Tuesday. They drop off. They check their bag in. They check their singular bag in because they shared a bag. They check their bag into Air Canada from where they are in Ontario, and yeah, Schmearson. Yeah, Schmearson. They check it in Schmearson, and they go up to the gate for Air Canada, and they say, "Hey, we're ready to go on this flight from Schmearson to O'Hare." And the flight attendant says, or the desk person says, "I'm sorry, but our crew is very tired, and they have not gotten any sleep because we're short-staffed. So unfortunately, this flight has been delayed until tomorrow instead." And they were like, "Well, we were supposed to go and meet our friends and have a good time on Wednesday. So tomorrow, that was supposed to be our day." Yeah, they got the text after they checked in. So they checked in and they were like, "Hey, no flight. Go home." So they're like, "Okay, fine. I'll go home." So they go home and they chill. By the way, like I said, they checked their bag in. They checked their bag in. Oh, hi Blair, how are you? Thank you for coming. Yeah. So they checked their bag in, and when they said, "Oh, can we have our bag back?" Air Canada said, "No, it's fine. What will happen is we will take your bag and we'll we will bring it. It will be there at Ohare before you are. You just have to go and grab it. So they go, okay, sounds good. So they go home, they wait until the next day, they come back around like 7:30, right? And they get on, and by the way, they went from Air Canada rebooked them onto a United flight. So they're taking a United plane to Ohare at this point, and they're flying, and they get into Ohare pretty uneventfully. Like nothing really happens. It's a good flight. And so they go but then they go to the carriage with all the carousel with all of the luggage, and they can't find their luggage. By the way, I was supposed to pick them up from Ohare because KB's place is actually closer to Ohare. So I'm like, I have no problem. I'll go and pick them up. I had told them, hey, when you get your luggage, go to departures, because that's where I will pick you up. It's easier there because people just drop their people off and then they leave, right? Versus like arrivals is just a shit show all the time because people are waiting there, they're stalling there, waiting for their people, right? So I always tell people, okay, I will pick you up from departures instead. But I will park at a gas station waiting for you guys. So I'm parked at the gas station. I'm not waiting at the airport or anything. And I tell Bree, I go, hey, can you like text me when you guys have your luggage and then just head over to departures? I will go and meet you there. I will take maybe like 5 to 6 minutes. I get the text and Bree says, hey, we just got off. We're getting our luggage. And then the next text says, hey, there's issues with our luggage. We can't find it. And I go, did they lose your luggage? And he says, we'll see. And so I'm like, okay, I guess I'm stuck here waiting a little bit. So I'm waiting and waiting. And on their end, they have gone to United and said, hey, our luggage wasn't there. What do I do? And they go, what happened to it? And United says, well, your luggage was checked in by Air Canada. We don't have it because you checked it in with them. So I would go to the Air Canada carousel and go and check that. Air Canada had nothing in the carousels. So there is a luggage office in Ohare for Air Canada. And they go there and it's locked. It is at this point about 10:30 p.m. that this is happening. And so they go to the luggage office. Nobody's there. The whole door is the office is translucent, by the way. It's glass, so you can see through it. Nobody's there. The lights are off. Everything. And they see also 12 luggages in the office, like glass office, just like hostage. And they see their luggage there. They see the luggage in that office, and it was locked, completely locked. And so they're asking around. I tell Bree, like, go to a security guard, like go to someone, like go talk to TSA, something to try to get it done. And he does, and nobody has keys or it's a lock pad. Actually, it's like a numpad. Nobody has the numbers to open this office door. So I tell or actually Invalid tells me and everybody, hey, so how about you pick them up anyway, and you head over to my place, which is about 45 to an hour away. We relax, we eat something, but and by the way, they said, that luggage office does not open until 3 a.m. So we're like, okay, we'll stay up, we'll eat, we'll chat, we'll enjoy our time a little bit, and then we'll head out around 2 o'clock when they open at 3. And we'll grab your luggage and then head over to Midwee Mid-Y, we'll head over to Mid-Y and take our flight to Las Vegas. We said, okay, fine. We'll stay up. We'll be tired, but we'll stay up. We do that. We eat our food. We talk. We enjoy our time. And we head over to O'Hare again to grab this luggage. We get there. We wait until 3. No one's showing up. Nobody is even at the Air Canada desk at all. Nobody. Not a single person. And so we're like, I'm talking to TSA. I decided to actually talk to like the janitorial crew, and the nice manager there gave me, basically they have an airport 911, and he was like, ask them, because they usually have an Air Canada representative there 24/7 on their hotline, since it's an emergency. And I said, okay, thank you so much. I call that number, it doesn't work. Like the airline 911 actually answers. Her name was she was very nice. Her name was Michelle. And she tries calling the Air Canada representative hotline, like emergency hotline. Nobody answered. It's not even a number that works. Yeah, I remember her name because I remember saying to my in my head, I'm like, I'm surrounded by so many nice Michelles. But yeah, so like, think about it. You have an emergency and you can't even like call the number for the airline that is an emergency airline like number. Like, what happens if there's an actual emergency, right? Like, like what if some like a plane goes down or something? Like what? But so that doesn't work. And then I kind of like go back up because the office is the glass office. This is some Looney Tunes shit. The glass office is downstairs. So I go back up to the Air Canada desk with who Bree was actually standing there waiting for people. Like, he was like a sentry. He was just waiting for people to go there. I ask him, and he like excitedly tells me, he's like, hey, like a lady just walked past into the staff room that's behind the desks. Like, there's someone there. And I said, oh my God, well, did you knock? And he's like, no, I didn't knock at all. And I'm like, well, why the fuck not? So and then like everybody else kind of starts converging. Everybody's converging at this desk as well at the same time. So I take it upon myself, as I usually do. I just knock on this door. So I'm like, on this door. And I'm surprised Bumble didn't come running over. Nope, he came running over. Here he comes. No, it's me. It's over here.
That was you?
Yeah, it's me. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you guys. Here, you want a sausage? Here, Bumble. Bumble, come here. Oh, is it? I totally forgot you put 2 habaneros in here.
I put 2 in here.
So I knock on the door, and like nothing is happening at first, right? And we start talking about like, well, that plan is over. What do I do? What do we do now, right? And suddenly the door swings open, and this short lady, dark-haired lady with a bun, she opens the door and she's like, what do you want? And we're like, we all start talking like at once for a second, and then I realize, okay, like we're all talking at once, I'll just let one person talk. And I think all of us kind of realize that, so we stop talking, and it's just Shammy talking, and she's like, can you please help me? Like our luggage is downstairs. It's like it's downstairs, it's locked there. We have like, please, I will do anything to help to get this done. And she looks at us and she says, yeah, Shammy's hysterical. She's like crying, she's like angry, she's upset, just so I'm like, okay, just let her talk. And the woman goes, did you not hear me? Like, I am not, no, she says, I am not even clocked in. We open at 5, which is, first off, untrue because we looked it up and it is, they said they open at 3, okay? And she's like, I am not even clocked in. Do you see me? I'm not in uniform. I'm not going to help you. And no. She says, are you crazy? Later. Like, because first you say that and then you go, please, we have a flight in like 2 hours. Because we had been going around for a while because we're trying to get this luggage, right? So at this point, it's 4 a.m. Like, it's 4 a.m. Our flight to Las Vegas is at 6, right? So we're running out of time desperately. And we don't want Shami and Bree to be stuck in Las Vegas with nothing, right? So we're trying our hardest to find anything to get them their luggage. And so she goes, please, we're stuck. We're about to leave. Like, we're about to leave on a flight in about like an hour or so. Like, please help us. And she literally comes closer and she puts up her hand and she says, I will hydrate in just a second, Cammy. Thank you. And hi Bowser Jr. dude. I know who you are. She comes up close and she's like, did you not hear what I said? Are you crazy? I told you I am not going to help you. I am not clocked in. And then she like, and we all start talking at the same time because like I start talking because I'm like, don't talk to people that way. Right? Like I'm a little like, I'll tell you in a little bit actually. I have to tell, Invalid probably doesn't know this, but so we all start talking at the same time. And because we're just like, this bitch is so rude. And Shami, she slams the door on us. She literally just slams the door. And Shami like just shouts the most visceral "fuck you" I've ever heard her say, which is awesome. Thank you, Shami. You good. And she runs away. She literally ran away crying out of the door. And no, don't be embarrassed. It's okay. She 100% deserved it. So don't be embarrassed about it. And yeah, Shadow, that is so tame. Telling somebody "fuck you" is really tame, honestly. And for a second, first off, so she runs off, but she goes to Bree goes to chase her because obviously, honestly, like she's upset. Of course, he's going to try to make her feel better, right? And I am just standing there. Invalid is standing there too, but Invalid doesn't know this, but I was fuming. Like, I literally was going to wreck shit. Like, I was standing there contemplating in my head. I was having a war in my head between telling this, like, I was just like, you fucking bitch, you don't fucking talk to people like that. What the hell is wrong with you? Just because you're so freaking like so upset at her. And I was gonna pound on the door again, except even more aggressively. Not nice, not polite. And then on the other hand, I thought, okay, that's not gonna help. It's not gonna help in the situation. You know that. You know it's not gonna be helpful. Like, it was angel devil situation, not even joking. And I was so like, I was the angel on my shoulder was like, don't do that. You know it won't help. You know it won't help with anything. What you should probably do is go and help Sarah, or I'm sorry, Shami, because she's so upset right now. You know that she's upset. You should really help her because she's just so like, she's distraught and she's crying. And then the other part of me was like, wreck fucking everything. But thankfully, I was like in this on the fence constantly. I was like I was literally thinking about this so hard that I was standing there just sweating. Like, I felt myself sweating because I was holding myself back so much, and I was just like on the brink of exploding. But thankfully, Invalid, he probably doesn't know this, but Invalid came up to me and said, "Can you go and watch my car in the departure zone because I don't want it to get towed?" So he actually made the decision for me, which was better for me because I would have literally just exploded there and not been very helpful. But I was so upset. I was so upset. But yeah, he probably doesn't know that, but he actually saved everyone from me exploding. But yeah, I went to go stand by the car, and Shammy was actually quote unquote saved by somebody in the departures, because they were like I gathered at the time. Invalid, you knew that I was about to explode. Did I look like I was about to explode? Like, I was literally the Arthur meme, you know, with like fist balled. I more or less, yeah. I looked like I was going to explode. Good. I'm glad you gave me a task, because I would have. Yeah, I was Arthur meme. I was between like, I was literally curling and uncurling my fists, because I was going to curl my fist to fucking like knock on the door, and then I told myself don't, and then I uncurled, and then I would curl again because I'd think about how much that hurt you, so I just curled it again, and I was so upset. So yeah, it was so much that day. But so, and then Shammy was like, "Oh man, should I not even have made this trip? I cannot believe this is happening. Like, this is cursed." And I'm like, "No, Shammy, you do not apologize for other people's bullshit." But yeah, so I went out, and Shammy was saved, Coco, by a car that was passing, because they saw that Bree was chasing her to comfort her, but they thought that he was harassing her. So she ended up talking to the the person in the car, and they were like, "Just call the cops." They're like, "Call the fucking cops." So but yeah, so that happened. We tried to get back into the car actually to calm down and stuff, but Invalid was inside talking to TSA. So sorry. So he was talking to TSA, and I was talking to him, and we were trying again to try to get something to happen. Bree ended up coming back to watch over the desk, and eventually he actually saw 2 more people pass by, and he said, I went down to the luggage office again, so I came back up, and he said 2 more people actually passed by. And I'm like, "Oh my god." Really? Should I? And he goes, no. He's like, the guy, one of the girls, it was a girl and a guy. The girl passed by them fine, like she just like she passed by him. He was like, excuse me, she didn't even look at him, like she just went right into the door, bitch. But the guy, this nice young gentleman, he came up, or he stopped when Bree had called him over and was like, can you please help me? And he goes, "Well, let me put my stuff down and stuff, like let me put my stuff down, I'll come back out, let me see what's going on." And so basically Bree was waiting for him to come back out, and I'm like, is he gonna come out? I don't know. But he did. He actually ended up coming back out and listened to Bree's story. And he says, "Okay, I understand why that's frustrating. I get it. Like, you're in an emergency. But I was told by my colleague that one of the girls told her, 'Fuck you.' And I felt like he was trying to do like a gotcha." Like he was like, "Gotcha." But then I basically very quickly said, "Well, she wouldn't have done that if your colleague had the ability to tell us very nicely that she couldn't do that, but she decided to be very abrasive about it. And as a result, she reacted that way because of that, and not because she couldn't help her, but because she literally told her, "Are you crazy? Like, you do not talk to somebody like that, especially like a customer that has already paid you." Right? And he goes, "Okay, that's fair." So he says, "Okay, well, I shouldn't do this because of legal reasons, and it's not very good, but I will." And so he's like, "Okay, I'll help you." So we go down to the office, and at this point, Shammy comes over and she's like, "Is he going to help me get our bag?" And I'm like, I tell her, I'm like, "It's okay. He's going to attempt to help us, because I don't want you to get too big of like your hopes up in a way. Like, I don't know how to say that, but like, I don't want you to be in that position, right?" So I say, "Hey, like, thank you for at least attempting. I appreciate your attempt, if anything." And so we go down to the office. He tries the keypad a couple of times and he puts in the wrong number like twice. Then he asks me, "Hey, what's the time right now?" And I say, "It's about 4:30, which it was like 4:37. And he says, "Ah, okay." So I'm guessing that their number pads, they change depending on the time. So if it's past a certain time, then it's a different number. So he puts in this new number and it works. It works. And we were so happy. Like, Shammy and Bree got it, and yeah, Shammy was like, "Can I hug you?" And he's like, "No, ma'am, please don't." So Bree ended up, "Oh, hi Jake, how are you?" Yes. Bree basically grabbed the bag. He gave, thank you. Thank you. He gave the guy his luggage tag. So he went to go get it. Bree gave him the luggage tag and he matched the luggage tag to the bag. And then he gave them their luggage. And immediately when we got that luggage, we thanked him. Bree gave him a 20 as a tip. And we went back into the car and immediately drove to Midway, like light speed. And by the way, I'm a little scared of speedy cars sometimes, but I try to hold it in the best I could because I knew that we were in a rush. So I think I did cry a little bit. Just a little. Shammy tried to comfort me though. Yeah, I'll get there. And so we drove to Midway and we were getting off the exit. No worries, invalid. It's in your blood. It's in your blood. But yeah, so we got to Midway, and we're going to Midway, and there is a woman who is in the middle of the street. She is, I don't know, she was just fucking drugged up, and she just decided to run in front of our car, and Invalid had to slam on the brakes, by the way. Yes. The flight was at a different airport. So we had to make that 45 to an hour drive. And it was rough. It was rough. We almost hit a lady because she decided to run out in front of our car. And it was not okay. But yeah, so we did make it though. We made it about like 15 to 20 minutes on like before the gate decided to open. So we were on time, honestly. So it was crazy. It was a really crazy day. We got on the flight and Nothing crazy happened other than the really awesome airport attendant. He was so cool. He actually it was really funny. So we're how the flight attendants always do this, the air seatbelt like system, right? They always go, oh, this is how you do the seatbelt, blah 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 blah. Sorry, coughing, and I should probably take a drink. 1 second. I'm not smelling that big, my god. So you know how they have the airport, like, I guess, like, I don't know how to describe it, the tutorial, the tutorial level of the airport thing. Well, how the flight attendant got our, like, nobody pays attention to it, right? So what the flight attendant did, he was so funny throughout the entire flight. But he goes, everyone, we have found a brown wallet at the gate. Has anybody lost a brown wallet? And of course, I have a brown wallet. So I crane my neck out because I'm on the aisle, and I'm like, what's it look like? And he goes, oh, everybody look over here. It's right here in my hand. Is this yours? I look, and everybody else does too. And he goes, now that I have your attention, this is our seatbelt. Our seatbelt. This is how you do it. And I was like, this motherfucker. Everybody laughed. Everybody was cracking up at this guy. It was great. It was a fever dream. Yes, it was a fever dream. Honestly, it was a lot. I stayed up, I think, about like 52 hours because I did not sleep. And when you guys got to the hotel, you guys ended up passing out, and I just stayed up because I know that Youngie, she was gonna go and get our badges and stuff, or I'm sorry, our wristbands and stuff. So I wanted to stay up and make sure that she got that, and make sure I was awake for her. So I was awake for 52 hours. Yes, I was, because remember, the last time I slept was before I picked up Shammy and Bree. So I stayed up for that night, and I did not stay up, or I did not go to sleep during that. No wonder your immune system was shot. Yes. That, and also I feel like the Las Vegas air, it was just hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. Because you're going into one building that's cold, that's like blasting AC, to like super hot because it's just desert air, So yeah. That was a lot. So the other, so that's what we did. I was gonna say, I don't know if Shammy has any other memories of that. There was a puppy. There was a little dog that checked our luggage. That was fun. But yeah, I don't know if Shammy has any other things to say about it, or Bree, or Invalid. Oh yeah. So he goes, when we touched down on the plane, the flight attendant was like, all right, take your stuff and get out. It was so good. We saw a traveler who had a kitten. The drug sniffing dogs? Yes, the drug sniffing dogs were so cute. A traveler who had a kitten with them? We did? Maybe you and Shammy? I don't remember kitten anywhere, honestly. I just might have a really bad memory though. Oh, you and Breeze. See, you can't. Yes, I'm glad that you guys saw a kitten in Schmearson. That's the first time I've heard someone describe them as cute. No, they were cute because they were very puppy-like. They would just like, and then Which is like sniff you and be like, oh, yay, and I'd be like, I don't want to touch you because you have a job, but you're very cute. I love animals. I'm just going to call it Schmearson. Mid-Y and Ohare. The drug sniffing dogs are cute. Would pet and go to jail. Yeah, I wanted to pet so bad, actually. Would get deported 10 out of 10. So the other story that Shammy and I were talking about, actually, should I tell this story? It's just a funny story. It's not like anything related to FanFest, I feel like. Nah, maybe I'll save it for my actual birthday. It is a birthday cake story. It is a birthday cake story. I will have a cake on my B-day or close to my B-day. And it's a good one. There are a few good ones. Actually, Shammy and I were talking about stories that I should share that were good. So, yeah. Any other questions? I don't know. There's nothing much I can talk about other than saying my debut. I can show you my schedule again. I mean, oh, that's right. Burner, you're still coming to PvP, the Final Fantasy 14 PvP, right? I put it on Friday? Friday, yeah. Hopefully you are. If not, that's okay. Woohoo! Yeah! I wanna try more of it. Woohoo! Thank you. I'm hoping other people will join in. Jamie, Bree, I think you're out that day, right? I think you're out like on vacay? Unfortunately. Burger. But yeah, I think that's it for my debut. Unless you guys have anything else you want to talk about. I will show my schedule, and then I will show you my new starting screen, which will be my ending screen, but that's okay. It'll be ending for here, but it'll be my starting, I guess, Wednesday. Yeah, so but thank you for coming to my debut. I really appreciate everybody who came here. Of course, I appreciate you guys, but also you guys are all my friends, so I appreciate all my friends, and I appreciate everybody who allowed me into their communities and everything like that. Yeah, thank you for coming here and seeing my model. Hopefully you guys like it. I know it's probably very different from my old one, so yeah. So if you're 5'9" with heels, does that mean I cannot shoot? Yes, this is exactly why I made myself 5'9". No joke. No, I'm just kidding. I'm outside of your shooting range. But yeah, next time you will see me will be Wednesday. I will be doing crimes and crafts. Actually, I don't know if my computer can run. I don't know if my computer can run like VTube Studio while I'm doing crimes and crafts. I will try. If it does not work, then I have a PNG of this character. I can just use my icon. Oh. Which would be fine. It'll be chill, you know? Thank you. Do I have a second webcam? I do. I do have a second webcam. It is not a very good webcam, but I do. I may have taken it from work, but it's fine. Look into VTube. I have looked into VTube on my phone. But Bernard, do you remember what model phone that I have? Do you remember? It is a very old phone that cannot run VTube Studio. It basically is a Nokia. It is an iPhone 7, which is, I think it's about 4 years away from being able to vote. So it is so old. You almost spent $20 in Final Fantasy? Chump change. No, I'm just kidding. I only pay my 15 sub and go away. Please upgrade my phone. Pay for it and then I'll upgrade. You want to fund that? I'll put it on my throne. No, just kidding. But yeah, so the next time I'm going to be streaming is Wednesday. I'm gonna be streaming Crimes and Crafts, and then like I said, on Friday I will be doing Final Fantasy PvP. So yeah, if you want to join us for that, then feel free. Shammy and Sam and I will be doing that on Wednesdays. I will see you guys later. Thank you for coming to my debut. I really appreciate you. I love you. That was cringe. I'll never do that again. Never do it again. Goodbye. What the heck? Nezu, you're way too drunk to do that. That is way too drunk. Just kidding. You're not drunk. You're buzzed. You're fine. All right. I am showing you my what Jake. You guys, thank you for subbing. Thank you. I appreciate you. Where'd it go? Oh, that's so unfortunate. What did you do? June, what did you do? Here, take this. Take this while I'm busy. Hold on 1 second. This is my new BRB. Enjoy. It's cute, huh? It's so cute. Look at my BRB screen. Oh my god. So cute. I have it here. Media file. No, it says that I don't have it here. Why? How? That's cute though. Happy debut. Thank you. Not quite trained. What? Oh my god. You guys, stop. You guys are crazy. Thank you, Burner. Thank you. Enjoy your sub, Bree. You're wild. You're crazy. Hopefully this is okay. I'm gonna try it. Does it show? There we go. Thank you for watching my debut. Thank you. Yes. And meanwhile, do you guys have anyone that I don't have anyone that I'm following that's streaming? Do you have any suggestions? Any suggestions? Any suggestions for raters? Rating anyone? I know you guys follow people. Waltergeist? Well, you know what? Let's see. Let's see if anybody's debuting right now. Jonathan. No. I don't see anyone debuting right now. Debut? Jaden is streaming? Hold on. Am I Jaden VO. Yeah, I am. Followed. Okay, I got Jaden. I'll grab Jaden. Sorry, Petra. I will not shout out. My gosh. Raid. All right, let's raid Jaden, huh? Just as I know that he has supported me before too. I appreciate him. But I will Waltergeist. I'm gonna follow Waltergeist in a second. Okay, you guys ready? Thank you. Thank you guys for coming. Bye. Bye. Bye.